So I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube. And this is my initial setup. Like, I got the MacBook Pro M3 Max. I had to do a slight modification because the MacBook M3 Max doesn't have USB-A ports, it only has USB-C Thunderbolt ports. So I had to buy another wire because the wire that came with the Elgato game capture card was a USB-C to USB-A, so I had to switch that. First, we have PlayStation 3 that is connected through HDMI. And in order to bypass the HDCP protection, I had to get the two-way HDMI splitter. So this one, the signal comes from the PlayStation 3 to the splitter. The splitter is powered up, and then it has two ports. So one of them is just a standalone, so if I don't want to stream and I just want to play the PlayStation 3, then I can use that. So in this case, I have this one connected to the Elgato HD60 X, which goes into here. And then this HDMI port is, so this is the input, this is the output. The output goes to the TV monitor. This is just a test monitor. I wanted to connect everything before I connect it to my television. I don't know why it has different colors. So this one's connected to the TV monitor. And then this middle one is the one that connects to your laptop. So in this case, because I have the MacBook Pro M3 Max, I had to buy Thunderbolt certified USB-C cable that connects to my MacBook here. On my MacBook, I'm running OBS Studio, and I have the Insta360 linked to webcam. As you can see, I'm getting image from the Elgato game capture card. This is the Mayflash Magic S Ultra. So this adapter makes it possible for me to use a DualSense controller to control the PlayStation 3. So there's no delay between what's being displayed on the monitor and what OBS is capturing through the Elgato. So this is pretty much my whole setup. As my main canvas, I have this will be streaming to Twitch, and to piggyback from the Twitch stream will be Kick. So this is the Atom vertical plugin. So I use this mainly to stream to YouTube directly because I set this up with the notifications for YouTube. This one's set up for notifications for Twitch. So I also downloaded the Atom multi-stream. So the main canvas, which is this one, I have Twitch will be the primary, so when I go live, I have to go live on Twitch first, then go to Kick. And then the vertical canvas, which is this one, is for YouTube. And then I connected, so the Elgato HD60 X, you need to connect it through OBS as a video capture device. And also you need to add the HD60 as a audio input device. Because I'm using a Mac, so I have to do this extra step so you can capture the video feed and the audio feed from the capture card. And then I have connected my webcam as another video capture card. So I did my scene. So I have a starting now scene, I have a countdown, and then I have two gameplay. So this one I use it for streaming directly from my MacBook Pro M3 Max through Steam. So playing games like Stellar Blade or Cyberpunk 2077 or Fragpunk or other games that I have on my Steam library. So that captures the screenshot of the screen. So when I do that, then I move OBS to that screen over to the monitor over there and then play the game entirely on the MacBook Pro M3 Max. And then this is the gameplay scene that I have when I connect the PlayStation 3, when I'm going to connect the PlayStation 4 Pro, and then when I'm going to connect the PlayStation 5 Pro. And then I have a just chatting scene, and then I also have a be right back for any occasion or any unexpected guests. And then I have the ending soon scene. And I have the same duplicate scenes on the YouTube side. So I have a starting now, then I have a countdown, then I have the one that displays the Steam game off my MacBook Pro M3 Max, then I have the regular one that connects, that gets the image from the Elgato HD60 X, another just chatting that is tailored for YouTube. The one that just chatting for the main canvas is tailored for Twitch. And I also have a be right back. I have the ending soon. And also I forgot another scene that I created just for the video feed from the camera. So then when I add it, I don't have to add it all the time because I could just add it as a video capture device, and then I could call that scene. And that's what I did. So currently in the moment, I'm going to be using both horizontal to stream. Like I said, the main one will be Twitch and Kick, and the smaller one, the vertical one, is gonna be YouTube. Yeah, the weird coloring on the monitor just makes it kind of hard to play, but you can see there's no delay. On my old MacBook Pro Intel i7 one, there was an actual delay being displayed on OBS Studio, but this one is a quick response. See, I'm pressing the button. On this one, because the adapter that I bought, I could actually get all the buttons to work. This button brings out the map. Home button, or the PlayStation button, brings out the actual menu from the PlayStation. You could quit the game, or you could, if you hold it, turn off the PlayStation. Let's see. This button brings out the menu. Trackpad, I don't know. And then you have this one to attack, this one to jump, that one, and then I don't remember what this one does. This one to move around, and this one to move around the camera. You can use the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller with the PlayStation 3 using the main flash magic adapter. So I moved everything to the TV. I wanted to show that the setup that I showed on the testing monitor works on the TV. The only slight difference on this one is I had to switch the HDMI cable that comes from the PlayStation 3 to the HDMI splitter. This is the larger wire that connected the PlayStation 3 through the splitter. I used it to connect to the TV. The other one was smaller and it was floating. The same setup. PlayStation connects to the HDMI splitter. HDMI splitter, one port connects to the Elgato HD60 X. The HD60 X connects to the MacBook Pro M3 Max. The other port connects directly to the TV. From OBS, you can see it's displaying the image from the Elgato HD60 X. So I have the webcam connected to OBS Studios, and then I have the AirPods Max connected to OBS Studios also, and then the PlayStation 5 DualSense controller that's connected to the Mayflash Magic S Ultimate. One of the HDMI ports I have connected directly to the TV. The other one's connected to the Elgato game capture card. So if I unplug the game capture card, then I get no feed. Then I get no feed on the TV because that path goes through the game capture card and needs to be connected to, or in my case, to the MacBook Pro M3 Max in order to display the image. If it's not connected, it won't display anything, as you can see right now. So that's one thing I noticed because I was just gonna leave that connected, and then that's why I decided to buy another HDMI cable and use the other port. So if I'm not streaming, if I just want to play a game on the PlayStation 3, I don't have to connect my MacBook Pro M3 Max every time. So I'm gonna switch to the other one. And then displays. And the Elgato HD60 X is not connected to my MacBook Pro M3 Max. Let me switch it back to the other one. There isn't any connection. If I connect the Elgato HD60, and I guess I have to enable it again. As you see, it's connected. But it would be a good idea to use both ports, one for streaming and one to enjoy just playing a game. It's nice of you to drop by. Drop that shit.
Hello.
the issue I'm encountering when live streaming to YouTube is that the live broadcast, it's about like a couple second delay from the live broadcast that's showing up on Twitch. And apart from that delay, there's also some lag. So once I'm finished live streaming and YouTube processes the live stream video, the playback, when I'm playing back, there's a noticeable lag to the video. I looked up that issue, and one of the recommendation was to change the bitrate to a higher bitrate. So I did that. I changed the main canvas that I use for Twitch, changed the bitrate on there, and now on the vertical canvas, I put it to display the same settings as the main canvas. I thought that was gonna fix the issue, but apparently did not. I thought the internet connection at my parents was the issue, and when I got here at home, the same thing happened. Pretty sure it has to do something with the settings on OBS, but I want to show you guys what I mean.
The big mama vamp's on the move! Watch out!
This is the same clip of the playback that I showed on YouTube. So this is on Twitch, and I get very smooth, seamlessly playback.
The big mama vamp's on the move! Watch out!
So as you can see, very smooth playback, not like on YouTube. Now on Kick, it's not as bad as YouTube, but there is some lag that it starts like smooth playback and then it starts lagging. This is what I mean. So it's the same clip that I showed on YouTube and on Twitch, and this is on Kick.
Watch out! Only one left.
So as you can see, there is some lag on the playback, but it's not as horrible as in YouTube. The majority of the video was smooth playback, but some parts were laggy, and then it starts with smooth playback, then it lags for a few seconds, and then for a couple minutes smooth, and then it goes back to lagging for a few seconds. So I need to figure out what I need to change on OBS to get better streaming on Kick and also on YouTube. So this is my setting on OBS Studio for the output for the main canvas. This is my setting for the output stream for the vertical canvas for YouTube. So I have selected use the main settings. And then for the multi-stream, I just noticed that it says main encoder. If I switch it to the Apple VT H264 hardware encoder, it might fix it. I don't know, but I'll change that. This one looked like I had changed before, but I'm gonna change to 9000. So the settings I just changed right now, I'm not gonna be able to test it out until I do a test stream or see how when I stream next, see if it changes anything.